Hello, this is Jim Coriath in the woods of northern Minnesota, USA. Welcome to my week 3 tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to set up a parallel effects track. Now what I've done is I've recorded a bit of myself playing my cello, and I've done it with 3 separate mics. And I have set the output to all 3 of these tracks to a bus that I've named Cello Dry. And so this is the track, and the aux track I've set up, and the input for this track is the cello dry bus, and the output is the analog out. And so this is what we have at the outset. This is the cello without any reverb. It's the dry cello. Now I've set up a couple of buses. Set up one, which I've already mentioned, the cello dry, and using that to route the cello tracks to the aux track. I've set up another bus called stereo reverb, and we'll use that to create our stereo reverb effect track. I've set up another aux track and named it stereo reverb. Now the first thing we'll do is we'll set up a send, and we'll send this signal to the stereo reverb bus. And over here it gives us the control panel for that bus, or for that send rather, and very important to make sure we raise the level on that. Now we'll set the input for our stereo reverb to that same send, and now we should get signal from on both tracks. Let's try that out. So far so good. Now on the stereo reverb track, we'll create an insert and we'll use a reverb plugin. It gives us our control panel, and let's see what our default is. Sounds good enough. Now this is a post fader send, which means we'll be able to change the volume, or change the level rather, of the dry and the wet cello with the same fader. Now with the fader on the stereo reverb track, we can adjust the level of the effect relative to the dry mix. And that concludes my week 3 tutorial. Thanks for looking, and if you see any mistakes or improvements that you'd care to suggest, I'd love to hear them. Thanks again.